Hello, everyone. Galidorn here again today. Here to maybe give you a little bit of a calming voice in your pursuit as a casual free-to-play player of the Winter Tormin fusion. They call it the Yuletide event, but let's be honest, it really is a Tormin fusion. And having said that, there's been a lot of talk about the Christmas fusion, the annual Christmas fusion. Everyone anticipates coming out, and I'm sure it'll probably happen. Um, I can just hear the top tier players screaming if a player decides that the event for Tormin is the Christmas fusion. However, I will not be going to that because my all my resources are engaged at the moment in the Yuletide event. And as casual free to play, especially after the Uber fusion, very fortunate that I think I have enough resources in the bag. And my idea with that is that we don't know what the Christmas fusion is. It's an unknown, but Tormund is a known quantity to me. I'd rather pursue a known quantity than I don't have to gambling on getting something that might be uh, not as beneficial to me like that. So let's get to the heart of the matter. So it just dropped today. The Winter's Path event that we knew was coming up. So I do believe, in my opinion, this is the point of stress. This is what is called, in military terms, the vital ground, meaning that this is where the battle, in this case, the attainment of Tormund, will be achieved. Looks like where the bulk of points probably come from in any one thing. And if we look into the Winter's Path event, we'll see that there are 250 points on the table here. And if we go back and look at our initial news on the event, there are 2,500 points on the table, and we need 2,000 of them. So that means we can miss 500. So basically, right now, it's a matter of, I guess, counting backwards of looking at things and figuring out what you can miss within the tournaments and events as they come along. That's not ideal. It seems to be doing it a little bit backwards. All right, so let's look at the points breakdown. Okay, so in looking at this, it looked like the numbers are bumped up a little bit. I don't really haven't been tracking things like a lot of other people with nice little spreadsheets and stuff. I just sort of fly by the seat of my pants, but I do feel that rank 6 upgrades, I think that might be a bit more points than we usually get. So that's a bonus. There is no champion chase for shard pulling, so that's good. So it won't deplete shards for obviously what's going to be either a summon rush or champion chases that I do believe will be coming. Again, it'd be nice to get some kind of schedule for these things, but I'm anticipating some sort of shard heavy activity coming up towards the end of this. And then rating the artifacts and accessories. The dovetailing in with the champ training is basically what this is, and the spider tournament going on right now. I'm going to show you how I'm doing those afterwards, and finishing off down here with the soulstones. So it's known quantity rather than a what you will pull. That's both good and bad. That you calculate out how many points you're going to get from here. So it won't be an unknown factor, which I think is better for this kind of event than basing points on the actual souls that you get, whether they're legendary or rare or not. At least you know going in how many points you can draw from this, and look at how it will affect this board. So having said that, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do some quick calculation to see what I can reasonably count on to get off the bat, and what I think I can probably generate above that, and then make the calculation of how much I'm going to pursue all of these points, or whether I'll leave some points on the board. I'm thinking right now that this 100 points might be a step too far. So I'm already of the mindset that I'm going to be dropping 100 points. So that'll leave me 400 points, again, the methodology of counting backwards. Being able to drop another 400 points in the coming weeks before the event is over. Just finished a number of runs, trying to gather some empirical data on where best to farm out for this path event. I did a bunch of runs on stage 20 normal, stage 24 normal, and stage 3 on hard to ascertain where I should best spend my time and energy for the event. And this is something that I think needs to be improved on in the game. Small quantity of life upgrade. So on this screen, they should have how many points you accumulate, because it just gives you the points you got from the last battle. So when you do these multi-battles, you really should have the tournament points, event coins, whatever rewards you're getting tabulated. It gives you the gear that you attain through your filter, but it does not show you the tally of the points, which means you either have to be keeping track of the individual battles or going back and doing some subtraction on where you were. So especially for us free-to-play casual players, this would be highly beneficial to have the results that we could quickly refer to say, okay, I did how many runs on this and I got this, and you can average it out. I've never really sort of noticed how big a drawback it is to only have the last battle shown. So after doing runs in Spider to calculate out which actually is the best level for me to do, I've now accumulated up to 3,385 points where I stand. And I'm not going to go through and calculate because no doubt you've seen other content creators, Hades and Braids are the ones that I've watched who have given me the point total needed if you want to get down and get all of the snow coins. Comes out to 53,000, a little over 53,000 points. I believe it's 53,000 here, 53,300, 3,500 to get all the snow coins that you need. So basically, right now, in my standing, I am just a little under 50,000 points to get all those coins. So quite a hill to climb. And I've calculated out that in doing the spider runs, anyway, I'm averaging 65 points per run on level 20 normal. So again, once again, it always comes back to level 20 normal for me, no matter what I'm doing. So I can count on, or at least I'm going to count on 65 points per run. So after all those runs, we'll go back into the tournament to show where I am in terms of getting the coins. And you can see I'm knocking right on the door here. So I'm going to continue with the spider tournament. Go get a chicken and book. I don't think I can get into the top 10 here, but I'm going to continue on at least for now in the spider tournament. So if we look at the points that I have available in soulstones, I have a total of 1,600 coming from mortal soulstones and 1,500 from my one immortal soulstone, so not a lot there. So that's 3,100 points. And if we look in on the champion training part of the event, I have enough chickens here to rank up 4 champions to rank 6, and to take those 4 all the way to level 60, I have enough brews, I have enough resources to take all 4 of those to 60. So that gives me a total of 7,020 points. So between what's on the board between my soulstones and my champion training, I have 10,120 points to go. So that brings me down to just 39,000 points that I need to get to for all the coins. Again, I'm not going to be, so I have to think now that the last 100 is at least out of range for me. Okay, so now that I've established that what I think is the reasonable goal is to get the 150, these 20, these 30, and then down here these 2 40s. I'm going to need to get 26,300 points all told. So that is my goal, 26,300 points. Right now I have 3,385, as I said. I'm guaranteed to get that through soulstones and through champion training. Right now on board, I'm guaranteed to get 10,120. So that puts me up to 13,505. So take that from 26,300. So I'm looking at 12,795. So over these next under 5 days, I have to come up with 12,795. So that is my goal. That is still going to be quite hard pressed, but that is what I'm going to be going for.
You start getting excited, motherfucker! We gotta go!
So we might as well go in, and we will do a bit of fun here. We're going to pull all the Mortal Soulstones that I have, and the one Immortal Soulstone. And see, I'm not really, again, this is just for points. I'm not really expecting to get anything really that I need. It would be great to get. So here we go. The first one. And there's my 1,000 snow coins. Not legendary. Gurp Duck, don't have it. And again, a bunch of, I already have a 2-star Odachi, I do believe. Yeah, rare on my wish list for the Shadow Hit. Okay, so I believe these are, except I'll keep the Gurp Duck one, maybe, I don't know. I generally like to keep my legendaries. Even though if I get Gurp Duck, I don't know if I'd be using it. I'll keep hanging around. So I'll pull my final ones on this. One immortal. And it's rare. Okay.
Fuck!
Okay, so now we're going to go in and check on the champion training part of the event. So I'm going to see if I can just go with my brews and avoid using my barrels. Again, try to keep my big resources in reserve. I'll have to see where this goes throughout this event. But as for right now, I'm just relying on brews. Okay, so my selection for my 5th 6-star is going to be a bit surprising. It's actually going to be, for me, Old Hermit Jorg. That might be a bit surprising, but my faction crypt team for the orcs is actually my weakest. Jorg seems to die a lot, which is not beneficial for someone who's supposed to be healing and reviving your team. So that is why I'm going to level him up to the next 6-star. So before we do that, go in with the old tried and true. I'm going to level up my chickens. And there we go. So, as we stand now, we've ranked up our 4. We've ranked up our 4 champions to level 60. I'm now at 15,071 points, which is leaving me 11,229 points left to go for this event. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to approach this by continuing to hit the spider. Obviously, I'm right on the doorstep. My next run will get me the coins, but I'm going to push on to get the chicken and the book. Might as well pick up some resources. I'm also going to be hitting hard in the campaign. I'm going to be farming a nightmare level of stage 6 of Brimstone Path. Use Trunda actually as my campaign farmer because she can get through this very difficult level. I have her built more for survivability and damage, not a true arena nuker that might surprise many people. But that's basically how I've developed out the account. I do use her in the arena when I do need someone who's a bit more survivable and deals damage, but she's not a true pure damage nuker. If I want to switch over to brutal, then I swap out Trunda and I use Skull Crown. And Skull Crown does it for me in about 6 to 7 seconds on brutal. But since I want to be really ramping up the amount of experience I'm getting and grinding out as many champions to level up with the champion training, I will be doing a Nightmare level, and I will be using Trunda. And also, of course, I will be getting higher level artifacts from Nightmare, so that will be doing double duty for me in this path. Not only will I be doing the champion training, but I'll be getting more points from higher level artifacts. Okay, guys, so that's where I stand. It's going to be a quite a lot of work to be putting in for the next 4 days, 15 hours. But I will check back in with you guys periodically to show you where I am. Hope all you guys that you attain the levels and the amount of snow coins that you want to get. And if you're not able to get as many as you want to get here, I hope that the rest of the events go well for you, that you'll be able to attain your quota. So good luck to everyone out there. Wishing you all the best. Take care. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.